Hello everyone, Mystic Meister here. Welcome back to our Pokémon Reborn playthrough. Last time we went through the Jasper and Bar wards, defeating Team Meteor, and then we came over to Lapis ward to get our third gym badge. Now we're continuing this episode right where we left off, with a battle with Kane. Kane sends in Brion and we send in Dio to take advantage of the rain, and hit with Sparkling Aria. One more and Brion would go down, but we get put to sleep with Sing. We switch in Ness and get hit with a critical Bubble Beam. With one Pokemon down already, Wanda comes in and uses Thunder Fang. Kane sends in Nidoking and almost takes us down with Poison Tail, but we get a freeze with Ice Fang. This allows Wanda to take down Nidoking. Next up is a Alolan Marowak, so we send in Rhyme to use Rollout. We take him down after a couple turns. Kane's last Pokemon is a Alolan Grimer. We send back in Wanda to get off Intimidate and also try Paralyze with Thunder Fang. After failing to paralyze him, we send in Sora to exchange hits with Ancient Power and Poison Fang, ending the battle. Afterwards, Heather shows up to respond to the call Shelly made. Kane tries to make sure Heather is okay, considering that she has lost her father, but she seems to not care, unlike Dr. Sigmund, who hears she is now an orphan. He offers to take Heather into the orphanage, but she refuses immediately. Despite this, he then changes tactics to use force, and we are unable to stop him, as he has the Reborn League's legal system at his side. Although we are powerless to stop him from taking Heather, we refuse to give up and team up with Shelly to go into the orphanage and get Heather back, even if it means getting arrested. As we enter the orphanage, we catch a glimpse at what the Doctor uses his electric-type Pokemon for. It becomes even more apparent that we have to get Heather out of here. Inside, we reunite with Anna, Noelle and Charlotte, and we decide to work together to not only break out Heather, but also take them with us as we escape. Now we'll work together to take back their confiscated Pokemon and rescue Heather. The plan immediately goes astray, as Charlotte's distraction does not prevent the orderlies from detecting us. To prevent us from being surrounded, Kane blocks one of the entryways. However, some of the orderlies take Noelle, so me and Shelly rush to rescue him. As we make our way through the orphanage, we discover that the Doctor locks his patients in cages for the sake of treatment. We set them all free, including Noelle, and make our way to helping out Kane and Charlotte. This way, we can get the children's Pokemon back, and then finally break out Heather. In the confrontation with the Doctor at the top floor, it becomes apparent that we have the advantage. With 3 gym leaders, Dr. Sigmund's chances of stopping us are non-existent. Charlotte even goes as far as to leave a burn mark on the Doctor. He finally decides that enough is enough and gives up on keeping Heather. We all decide to leave before the authorities show up. Back at the entrance, we decided the best place to go in order to escape from the authorities would be the underground rail net. Before me and Anna can leave, an Electivire shows up, clearly belonging to Dr. Sigmund. It would appear he never planned on letting us go without a fight. The battle immediately kicks off with Electivire versus Dio. This is a bad type matchup, so we immediately switch in Wanda. Although we do get paralyzed, 2 close combats are enough to take down Electivire. His second Pokemon is Hypno, so we send in Sora. As Hypno sets up Psychic Terrain, we try to put him to sleep with Yawn. Not only is it blocked by Insomnia, we then get put to sleep next turn with Hypnosis, and we are helpless against Hypno's boosted psychic attacks. Rhyme is sent out next, but is also put to sleep immediately, so we switch out and bring in Dio. Hypno doesn't use Hypnosis again, so we are able to take him down with 2 Hyper Voices. Pokemon number 3 is Mushana, so we send in Ness to paralyze him. The next turn, after using Parabolic Charge, Mushana sets up a Psychic Terrain once again. We use Volt Switch to immediately bring in Rhyme. We try to use Rollout and thankfully wake up in the first turn. Now we're able to take down Mushana after a few more turns of Rollout. We stay in against the Alolan Raichu, hoping to take him down with another Rollout, but we pay for a greed and Rhyme goes down. Lilo is sent out next and misses Sweet Kiss. We do succeed the second time around, but Raichus do not hit themselves in confusion. With Lilo down, we then send in Wanda, hoping to maybe get a burn Fire Fang, but we missed that as well, Our best option now is to use an item to heal Dio and send them in, hoping they can take down Raichu. We almost got the kill with Hyper Voice, and it seems like Raichu doesn't have an electric type move as they use Psychic. Now one Aqua Jet is all we need to take down Raichu and face off against his final Pokemon, Rotom. Dio takes a powerful Volt Switch to the face, but hits back stronger with a Hyper Voice, winning us the battle. With Sigmund defeated, me and Anna are able to leave and reunite with everyone else. But it becomes apparent this is not the last we'll see of the Doctor, as a member of Team Meteor shows up and gives them an offer of mutual benefits. At the Veilner, it turns out our path is blocked by a gate and there's no power to operate their system. It then suggested that we should head to the power plant, where Shade is, another reborn gym leader. There we should be able to get power and Charlie can access the terminal. Before we do that, we can catch another team member and evolve some other Pokemon. Located in the same room as the Veilner, we're able to encounter a shiny Mawile. They won't go in the team right now, but when we unlock Mega Evolution, they'll definitely become a very important member, considering Mega Mawile is one of my favourite Pokemon. Next, it's time to evolve some of our Pokemon. Using the Link Stone, we can evolve Big and Yzma, and then we can use EXP candies to level up Root and Kyrie, so they can evolve too. Kyrie still can't be used until we get Mega Evolution, but it's good to evolve them now, just so you know what has happened. There's one more evolution to get, and that requires us to head back down to the Grand Stairway and get the mining kit. This is an item that will let us get evolution stones from mining rocks. With this, we're now able to get all sorts of evolutionary stones, like an Ice Stone, Shiny Stone, and a Moonstone, so even future team members will be able to evolve whenever we want them to. Before we evolved Sora, I used common candies to lower his level all the way down back to 1. This way, when we evolve to Togekiss, we're able to learn both Air Slash and Aura Sphere. Now we're ready to enter the power plant and take on our 4th gym battle against Shade. We open up the fight with Ness against Shade's Gengar. We immediately use Nuzzle to paralyze him, although Ness does take a field effect boosted Shadow Ball. Not only do we heal with Parabolic Charge, we also change the field effect. This means we take less damage from any future ghost type attacks. Ness finishes off Gengar and we send in Sora against Delmize, and we get the flinch with Air Slash, letting us get the KO without taking any damage. Shade's third Pokemon is Doublade, so we send in Wonder to get the Intimidate off, and hit him with Fire Fang. We're not able to get the burn, and Wonder goes down to a critical hit. Dio then comes in to finish him off with Hyper Voice. Shade's next Pokemon is Mimikyu, so we send in Ness to try break the disguise with Nuzzle. Unfortunately, Mimikyu outspeeds us and takes us out with Shadow Claw, but Root is able to come in and put them to sleep and confuse them as well. He does go down without doing any damage, but we are able to paralyze Mimikyu afterwards with Effect Spore. We then bring in Lilo and break the disguise with Draining Kiss. Another Draining Kiss reveals we're not going to out-heal Mimikyu's damage, so we opt to use Leech Seed instead to hopefully get some extra chip damage in. As expected, we're not able to heal enough to survive a Shadow Claw from Mimikyu, meaning we're now down to 2 Pokemon left. Sora's up next, and although we don't get the kill with Air Slash, Mimikyu is paralyzed and takes damage from Leech Seed. Now it's a 2v2, and we send in Dio against Rotom. Just like with Dr. Sigmund, we're able to take him down in one Hyper Voice, although we do take damage from Discharge as well. We stay in against Shade's final Pokemon, Banette, and we use Baby Doll Eyes to immediately lower its attack, setting up a 1v1 against Banette and Sora. First idea that came to mind was to get unlucky with flinches from Air Slash, but with the amount of damage we're dealing, putting him to sleep with Yawn would be better, and then we carry on with Air Slash too. Just when we're about to get the KO, Shade uses the Hyper Potion and Cast Body triggers, disabling Air Slash, and now Sora has no way of attacking. In response to this, we then use a Revive to bring back Wonder, and heal with a Super Potion as well. Now that she's healed up, we bring Wonder in, hoping that she's able to finish the fight. Things are looking good, with both Thunder Fang and Fire Fang dealing decent damage, but one hit away from finishing it. Unfortunately, Wonder is not able to deal the final hit and goes down, leading us back to a 1v1 once again. Just like before, we used the exact same tactic of Air Slash and Yawn, and before we can finish the fight, we didn't get affected by Cast Body once more. Using some healing items and Yawn, we're able to survive enough turns in order to be relieved of the effects, and finally finish the fight with one more Air Slash. With this, we now have 4 gym badges, and the power has been turned back on. Shade then decides to show us what's going on back with our friends in the RailNet. Here, we witness Team Meteor meeting our friends and capturing them one by one. Anna then throws an item to Kane, telling him to get out of here. Meanwhile, everyone's being taken one by one. Kane makes his escape, but not before blocking the entrance with his Nidoking. This is where the episode ends for now. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe and comment. And next time, we'll catch up with Kane and rescue everyone from Team Meteor and the Dr. Sigmund.